Jesus Christ, that was loud! I just see the opening of the can all the way up to the red.
Well, welcome! We're back!
Yes! Opening up the last time slot. Also probably the longest one, but you know.
Yeah.
We're reaching the end! That's also very, very easy to see, because we only have 3 characters left.
Yeah. So, let's see.
What happened last time, other than we finished the time slot and we finished the character?
Well,
Do you remember?
Oh, I got distracted by your toe.
Oh yeah, don't get distracted by my toe.
Your toe doesn't look so good.
Oh no, that's just staunch blood. Don't worry about it. My nail fell off.
The front fell off?
Yeah, it's not made for it, but you know. It ain't normal, right? Right?
The front fell off? Yeah, the front fell off. Does that usually happen? No!
No, it doesn't usually happen. That's why it's weird. It's not made for the front to fall off.
So, what happened? Well, for one, the front fell off.
Are we gonna continue down this joke spree we have?
Anyways. They wanted to work.
Yeah, dude, it's the 10th time today they asked me to fucking work at the psych ward. I'm like, I have an exam on Tuesday, how about no?
Yeah, focus on that instead.
See? It is the psych ward! The integrated psych ward.
Is it the one you don't want to do?
No, no problem. I have no problems with the psych ward at all.
Okay.
It's
it was closed. The closed department you didn't want to go to.
No.
No.
There
was something you didn't want to go to. Fun.
That is somatic, not psychiatric at all.
Oh.
Fun was the one I don't want to go to because the nurses there are not treating as well.
Oh. That sucks.
Yeah.
Last time, yes, we finished Osawa. Figuring out that there is a chance to save his daughter. Supposedly.
Yeah. We at least have 2 plans in motion.
Yeah.
We also got a head-to-head with Alfred.
Yeah.
Somehow Alfred managed to hack into the security system.
Story-wise, I'm not surprised.
No.
Knowing who he is.
Well, we don't know who Alfred is.
No, but what we've heard about him
Yes.
is just like, I'm not surprised.
No, he is an international destructionist. Not even a terrorist, because at least they have beliefs. This guy just fights for destruction. What's that?
He's an anarchist, more or less.
He's not an anarchist, so there's nothing to do. Anarchist still means you have a belief in something.
Okay.
What I'm saying, the game even referred to him as a destructionist.
It did?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was something with A. Oh.
No.
Yeah. And he's a weapons dealer, also?
Yeah, he does anything to with more destruction.
Yeah.
No matter who it is, or what it's for.
Mm.
So yeah.
And then we ended the time slot by getting everybody into Endo Electronics workshop or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, also and Mirikawa aren't there.
Yeah.
They're doing their own thing, but the rest of them, yes. The rest of them are there.
Kano, Archie, Hisumi, Kanan, Maria, and Jack, and what Endo's or Archie's father.
Daisuke.
Daisuke.
And they're now planning to do 2 things. One, go meet up with Alfred. It's Shibuya Scramble somewhere, because Hitomi's supposed to go there. She's not gonna go exactly alone, obviously.
Back to Shibuya Scramble.
Yeah, of course. It's Shibuya Scramble. It's the game. And also, they're going to go to the laboratory and try to hack their way through security system.
Yeah.
To get the antiviral for Maria.
So let's see what's gonna succeed.
So, you don't really have a lot of people here.
Yeah. For some reason.
That's because you're a bit further back in time. Don't worry about it. You have Achi, Kano, and Minorikawa. So who do you want to start with?
Well, Minorikawa is not a bit.
Yeah, yes, they're running.
I feel like this is the same as last time. Or isn't it?
No. That's because you went and found the pictures. You have to go one further. That's why Usu was also still there. You went and found pictures for the thumbnail.
It usually hasn't been a problem before.
Well, there we are.
Hang in there, Chiyoko. Just keep it together. Minorikawa rushed to her side and offered her a hand. Surely it hardly matters at this point. You're not going to make it on time regardless, Kasayama said coldly.
I like how you tried to make it a voice of Chiyoko, but it was Kasayama. All along!
He has a wimpy voice.
Sure thing, even though he said it coldly. Whatever. Who cares?
And in any case, if 4-star journal gossip doesn't get released, it's Mr. Toyama who is going to be in trouble, not you. I dare say the world would be better off with one third-rate gossip rag less. Anyway. Shut your mouth!
Wow, Chiyoko's stepping up for the first time almost.
Yeah.
She's been learning some lessons throughout this entire day, actually.
Yeah, Chiyoko snapped.
Yeah. Damn, the glasses broke too. Also, is that earring a key?
Yes.
Alright, sure. I mean, I'm not surprised.
If the gossip doesn't come out, I am going to be in trouble. An article I've written is supposed to be in the next month's issue. It's a piece I've worked my very hardest on to the very end. A piece Mr. Mino saw fit to put in print. And so if that goes away, if all of that goes away, yeah, I'll be in trouble, alright. Ketchup.
It's probably theater blood, but
yeah.
It's just like it's so easy to see that there's actually no wound. It's just red stuff smeared on her. But whatever.
Chiyoko's leg wobbled as she struggled to get back to her feet. Chiyoko, Kasayama said, your seal is a marvelous thing. Worthy of admiration, even. But when it comes to work, results are all that matters. Sad to have to put it that way, but I must be honest, this is common decency. Kasayama glanced at his pocket watch. You have 57 minutes and 10 seconds remaining.
Tick tock, tick tock.
At this rate, you won't even make it to the interview venue before your time's up. Frankly, I don't think even a further extension of your deadline would make any difference in the end. Damn it! Minorikawa ground his teeth. He wondered if he should just leave Chiyoko here and go interview SOS by himself. He could expand the article in SOS, then work a small part of Chiyoko's interview piece into at least fill the layout. Right now, the single most important thing was getting the magazine out the door for Toyama's sake. But if he did cut most of Chiyoko's copy, after all she'd done, he might wind up totally killing her passion for being a writer.
Yeah.
I have to stop waffling. Professionals don't let their personal feelings dictate their decisions. I can help Chiyoko work through her emotional struggles later.
Process is eating.
Yeah. Chiyoko, that's enough.
She's not gonna give up though. You've taught her too much, Minorikawa. Now she's become stubborn.
Yeah. The young woman got to her feet, staggering, as she began to climb the stairs. I'm not giving up, she said under her breath. I can't give up now. Though obviously in pain, she struggled to keep her legs moving. Damn, I can't do it. Look how hard she's fighting to stay in the game. I can't tell her I don't need her article now. Releasing the next issue of Gossip wasn't just going to save Toyama. It would save Chiyoko as well.
Yeah, because she worked so hard on it.
Yeah. So very hard.
Oh, get your foot up there. Feet up there.
Yeah, I just sit a bit more comfortably. Hopefully my chair won't break.
Yeah, let's hope. It's already noisy as fuck when I edit.
Only slightly noisy. Sometimes it's more noisy.
Yeah, that's when it's bad. Especially when we talk at the same time. I can't really cut it out.
I'm trying not to.
Oh well, that's what happens.
I just need a better chair at some point.
Yeah.
It's just hard. There's so many things that I kind of need right now that it's like, what should I prioritize? I think the chair is the most important. Because that is the one that is falling apart.
Yeah.
Mirikawa couldn't abandon either one of them. Which left him with a hell of a dilemma. He needed to make a decision. If he didn't stop wavering soon, he'd be out of time. But try as he might, he couldn't come up with a plan. Then he heard a familiar voice coming from behind him. If you're wondering what path to take, allow my taxi to be your guide.
Take the guy back! Look at how cool he is! Yo, dude! He's become the bro.
Mirikawa spun around to see Kimizuka standing there. Where to, sir? The driver asked. Despite his polite demeanor, his pride was obvious. Mr. Kimizuka, I appreciate the thought, but with this traffic? I see nothing of the sort. Okay, sure, but...
What is this?
Mirikawa was well aware of Kimizuka's capabilities, but the prospect of cutting through the chaos that currently filled the streets was more than a little daunting. When you know this town as well as I do, there's nowhere you can't go. Alright, what other choice do I have?
None.
Guess I've gotta trust you. This will be my last request of the day. Mirikawa pointed down the street.
Alright. So, which place was it?
It was Inferno.
Inferno?
Yeah.
Ura Harajuku?
Yeah.
Alright.
Take us to Inferno in Ura Harajuku. Inferno in Ura. The bar? Kimizuka quirked an eyebrow. Yes! Is something the matter? No, nothing at all. Robert, get in.
Woo! That's dangerous, dude.
As soon as Mirikawa and the others had climbed into the cab, Kimizuka tore off through Shibuya's network of narrow side streets. The passengers in the back seat jostled through roughly back and forth to the sound of screeching tires.
I imagine Kazuyama would be like, oh god, what have I got myself into?
I mean, he's talking here.
Yeah, exactly.
This is altogether far too excessive, Kazuyama murmured, wincing as his head bounced repeatedly against the window. To think we allow such inconsiderate driving here in this country. Chiyoko, meanwhile, had opened her laptop and was somehow working furiously to finish her copy. The sound of her fingers clicking across the keys echoed within the vehicle. "How's it going, Chiyoko?" Mirakawa asked. "Just a little more?" Her eyes were glued to her monitor, her face all serious. Kimizuka glanced over at Mirakawa. "May I ask, sir, what business do you have at this bar?" "Just a little interview. I hear a local gang called SOS use the place as their big hangout." "You're interviewing SOS?" "Sir, I feel it might be best not to get too involved with that lot. There was something about the driver's warning that seemed a little off." "Do your taxi driver connections tell you what SOS is up to?" Mirakawa asked. Originally, they were something of a vigilante corps in the name of keeping the neighborhood clean and safe, but lately I hear nothing but bad things about them. Those loan sharks had something very similar.
No, they had said something very similar.
Yeah, I kind of skipped the word.
Yeah.
Mirakawa reminded himself that he'd better be on his guard. Kasayama chimed in. "Just how do you plan to go about interviewing a gang like this? He looks like a baby."
Yeah, he does. He has such big eyes.
He looks like he's in high school almost.
Yeah. He looks so young.
That's nothing for you to worry about.
I do also imagine he is pretty young compared to Mirakawa at least.
Yeah.
He probably got it via connection. Because that's how it works and
yeah. Nepotism.
Yes! Gotta get those connections, man.
Oh, and just what exactly is his plan? It's a secret. It's a secret to everybody.
Even myself!
Kasayama gave him a derisive grin.
That is Mirakawa in a nutshell, though. He doesn't even know himself. He just says it's a secret to sound confident.
Yeah. Clearly he wasn't impressed. Mirakawa turned to look at Chiyoko. She appeared too engrossed in her copy to even hear the conversation. "I realize this is for work," Kimizuka said worriedly. "But do you really need to take such risks?" "Yes, I do." Mirakawa thought back to that look at Toyama's face. That look when he'd finally regained his confidence. He couldn't let Heaven Publishing go under. Toyama provided the canvas on which Mirakawa shared his art with the world. Thinking about it now, Mirakawa realized he...
Tired?
A bit.
Always tired. It's my secret captain.
He'd always been chasing Toyama's shadow. Though it was galling to admit that man had been the ideal Mirakawa strove to live up to. That was why he hated seeing Toyama reduced to such a pathetic state. He wanted Toyama to remain indomitable, to keep busting down any and all obstacles in his own peculiar way. Still, Mirakawa wasn't about to voice his feelings about it. He felt more than a little embarrassed to be taking it all so personally. When you take on a job, you give it 100% every time. That's what makes you a professional. Would you agree? I do indeed, Kasayama chimed in. But you'll have to demonstrate that 100% in the limited time you have left. Which, by the way, is 51 minutes and 30 seconds. And I will not budge in the slightest in that submission deadline. Please do keep that in mind. The man took another look at his watch. I've got half a mind to break that thing, Mirakawa told him. Breaking my watch will not stop time.
Damn it!
Mirakawa shot him a furious glare, but Kasayama's composure was unreal. The guy was unflappable. And the only way Mirakawa was going to be able to push him plane is supposed to meet his deadline. Easier said than done, though. You'd want to use 30 of the 51 minutes he still had to write his article, and only left him 20 or so to get the material.
Whoa!
Suddenly slammed on the brakes, and the cab skidded to a halt. Mirikawa stared through the windshield in shock and saw a smallish, boxy minivan weaving erratically along the road. "Look out! That thing's heading our way!" "Don't worry, sir," the driver replied. "Just leave this to me."
Give it to me!
Keeping his cool, Kimizuka dexterously steered them clear of the oncoming view. As the minivan sped past, an eerily cold breeze wafted over the taxi. "What the heck was that?" Mirikawa asked. "I'm not sure," Kimizuka said. Let's hurry on our way." Nimbly manipulating the gear stick, he stomped on the gas once more.
Yeah, sorry, I can't read what it says. Alright.
"Here we are, sir."
Inferno!
That pulled up outside of a dilapidated old pool hall. "You're a lifesaver." Mirikawa clapped a hand on Kimizuka's shoulder. Just be sure to be careful, sir." Mirikawa nodded. "Huh? What?" Chiyoko asked, looking up. "What would we be careful about?" "Nothing," Mirikawa said. "You just wait here in the car. You've still got that copy to finish up, yeah?" Well, yes." Alright then." Chiyoko frowned but resumed her typing. "And you wait here too," Mirikawa said to Katsuyama. "Well, of course. That goes without saying. Incidentally, you have 49 minutes and 6 seconds remaining." Mirikawa did some quick mental math.
Beautiful.
With the half hour he already set aside, that left him 19 minutes. However dangerous SOS might be, he couldn't afford to hesitate for even a single second. Bracing himself, he stepped out of the taxi and headed for the pool hall.
Alright, let's go!
Phew. Mirikawa took a deep breath as he approached the groovy door. "Here goes!" He drew his leg back and gave the door a hard kick.
Well, hello there.
The mob of young men inside the bar turned as one at the sound of the door crashing open. "Who the hell are you?" Several of them started toward him belligerently. "Just calm down and hear me out," he said. "Come to interview." "Interview us? What the hell for?" These were hot-headed punks, all right. They seemed to be itching for a confrontation. Mirikawa felt like a punch might come flying his way at any moment. Then another voice called out from further back. "Hold up, guys."
Hey! It's Susumu!
It was a young man seated at the far back corner of the bar. His air of authority marked him as the gang's leader. That must be Susumu then, Mirikawa thought. "When you say interview, do you mean for TV or like a magazine? Mind telling us who you are?" "The name's Mirikawa. I'm a freelance journalist. I'm doing a magazine piece about young people in Shibuya. All I'm asking is just for you guys to answer a few questions."
Answer! Here's the answer to the science quest from last time! It's methane! Do you remember what you said?
No.
Anything that's been tapped as a potential new energy source to replace fossil fuels or atomic power. But there are concerns about its tendency to exacerbate, that's the word, right? Yes, exacerbate the global warming process. It is extremely flammable. Methane produced by food waste has been known to cause garbage trucks to catch fire.
Huh. Susumu sounded less than enthused. Just 5 minutes, Murikawa said. What do you say?
Nah.
I'm not in the best moods right now. Go on and get out of here. Right, Murikawa thought. He's going to make things difficult.
Of course.
But he hadn't expected these troublemakers to just up and accept an offer to appear in print. Now was when the real battle. Guess I'll just have to write my piece without your help, then. Susumu took the bait and shot him a look. Right about what exactly? Your little warehouse raids. Warehouse raids? Susumu raised an eyebrow. What are you talking about? Really now? You're gonna tell me you don't know your boys are dealing in stolen goods? SOS don't steal. It doesn't steal, man. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. Oh yeah? Why don't you ask those two over there?
Oh, hey!
He spotted the two fellows he'd seen arguing earlier at the scene of the explosion. Now he pointed them out. Their faces betrayed their alarm. Susumu glared at them. Is this true? They averted their eyes and said nothing. I asked you a question. Have you been stealing stuff? After a long moment of surely hesitation, both young men nodded.
Boom!
You idiots! Susumu marched up to the two and without warning decked them both. How dare you sully this SOS name? As the two gang members cowered, he continued to punch them repeatedly. Okay, enough with the beatdown. Murikawa stepped up to intervene. Let's get down to business here.
Let's get down to business! Sorry, I had to.
I won't reveal anything about the warehouse raids. In exchange, you give me in my interview. How's that? Not a bad deal, I'd say. But Susumu ignored him, continuing his pummeling of the pair. Whoa, hey, nobody's gonna play nice with a guy who flies off the handle and beats on people, you know? What'd you just say? Well, look at yourself. You're clearly not the cream of the crop here, kid.
Oh.
At that, Susumu's fist finally fell still. The rowdy bar went completely silent. Say that one more time, I dare you. I'll put your ass in the ground. Aiko! Hey!
What you doing? Hey, you're sitting up on the table! You little shit!
Aiko!
Get down! Hey! Down, Aiko! I can't see from here. Aiko! Down! She just stares at us.
Aiko! Down! Aiko! I can't see her for you. Down! Aiko! Aiko! Hey!
Oh, Jesus. She's just being a little shit. Aiko, hey! Shit. You need a timeout now, don't you? Cannot even leave Pearls alone. Jumps up on the table she knows she's not allowed to be on.
Yeah.
She just isn't listening today. What's up?
Not much.
Okay.
A little exhausted.
You need to charge your headset again?
Yeah. Let's make sure I'm not running out of power.
Hi! Where's your Pearls? You just sitting up on the cabinet? And INS.
Alright, it's on the other side.
Yes, it's on that side.
I know you're there. Little shit.
You sure you're not supposed to go somewhere else? It seems like you went in between something.
Seems so.
Hi! You can't just have one foot on my finger and not the other. You stepped up on my finger, you little shit. Hi!
Ingy.
Yeah, it's like, now!
You've been Ingy today.
She doesn't want me to touch her right now. That's all.
The gang leader's eyes were red with rage. Mirikawa snorted unafraid. That's the exact sort of line I'd expect from a total wuss who's all bark and no bite.
Oh, shots
Shut your
fired!
damn mouth! Get the hell out of here!
Oh.
This is hilarious. SOS's top dog is such a yappy little puppy. Suzumu snarled like an animal. You son of a bitch! I'm gonna beat your ass! Mitamino! I'm all finished!
Nice! Nice.
And ebullient?
Yeah, ebullient, I think.
Ebullient voice sounded suddenly through the bar.
Ebullient, cheerful and full of energy. Originally, the term indicated a state of bubbling or boiling, so it's effectively a fancy way of describing someone as bubbly. Very cheerful. That's just cheeky.
Yeah. Hello, bros. Hi.
Yeah, don't do my other little toe. That one's in pain. Sorry. What are you doing, girls?
Trying to get the stuff off your feet.
Yeah, I was just not touching my feet. Oh, there we go.
There's also stuff on my pants.
Yeah.
On your feet. Oh, squeeze.
Oh, squitchy, yeah. Oh well. Hello, Katayama. Looking all
Chiyoko? Mirikawa looked and saw that both she and Katayama had appeared in the doorway. I finished my coffee. Could you please look it over for me?
No, not that toe, you little shit.
Alright.
The other toe's fine, but not that one.
Thrust out her laptop proudly. Suzumu stared in bewilderment. Who the hell are you? Oh, I was under the impression you as the rest folks were being interviewed? Chiyoko broke off haltingly. Yeah, you're right about that. One by one, gang members started to close in around her. Well, it's just... You look like you're really angry is all. Oh, do we now?
You awakened her. Look at her.
Yeah. That's because we are pretty damn angry. Good grief, Katayama groaned. It would seem that getting your interview is quite impossible. By the way, you only have another... You shut up! Mirikawa snapped as Katayama peered at his watch. Just leave this to me. You two hurry up and get out of here. No way, Chiyoko said.
Leaning over against my hand.
Yeah. Well, the guys were to calm down.
Yeah. See? I can give you switches too, you know, Pearls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? Why not? Because I want to read my copy, Mr. Mino. She looked him right in the eye.
So what do you want to do? You're gonna be like no, or you're gonna be like yes, or you're gonna be like get out of here.
This was no time for an editing session. He had to wrap up the SOS interview and fast. Alright, Mirikawa said. I'll read it after I'm done with this. No way, Chiyoko repeated. I'm not leaving you all by yourself in a place like this. She refused to budge. Enough of the chit-chat. One of the gang members reached out to grab Chiyoko's laptop. Knock it off! Don't touch that! She struggled to resist. Leave the girl alone, you scumbags! Mirikawa barked. The young men in the bar stopped and turned. Suzumu was quick to respond. Screw you, man! Who are you calling scumbags here? Any guy who raises a hand to a lady is a scumbag. If you're looking for a fight, you can fight me. Just get your hands off the girl. Mirikawa did his best to look unafraid, as a couple of dozen vicious gazes now turned back up. Bring it on, Suzumu said. Hey, someone, go stand look out front. He snapped his fingers sharply. Get him! At the signal, Suzumu's men quickly closed in on Mirikawa.
Boom!
It was like being caught up in a tsunami. He took a hard punch to the face and his vision went blurry. Before he could react, he was hit again, twice, thrice, with punches and kicks. The moment his first assailant paused, another joined the assault. 4 blows, 5 blows, 6. Mirikawa lost count somewhere around 30. A metallic taste filled his mouth as he could feel his consciousness fading. All the strength was being battered from his body. He couldn't even tell if he was standing on his feet or lying on his back. Then finally he felt himself crumble to the floor.
It doesn't seem like it's going to end well for him.
Even then, the beating did not let up. As he writhed helplessly, the young men kicked him in the gut over and over. Stop it! He heard Chiyoko shriek. You're going to kill him! Not a bad end yet. But it's probably coming. Eventually Mirikawa forced himself to go limp. Finally the kicking stopped. Ah crap, one of the thugs muttered, sounding panicky. Did we take this a bit too far? Mr. Mino! Chiyoko rushed to Mirikawa's side, sobbing. Please, she cried out, answer me! He held his breath and said nothing. Mr. Mino! Tears streaked down her cheeks. She shook him desperately. Don't worry, he gasped at last, holding up a hand to stave her off. She let out a yelp of surprise, staring at his battered face. He could feel blood trickling from the corner of his mouth. He turned his grisly visage on the gang members as he painfully rose to his feet. Abruptly, Mirikawa broke into peals of mocking laughter.
Oh, I coughed.
Mr. Bino? Chiyoko stared at him aghast.
Okay. No, it's more like a what the fuck?
He only laughed the harder. It seems he took a few too many blows to the head. The poor thing. Katayama averted his eyes, unable to watch. Mirikawa shut out an accusing finger out at the crowd. Looks like I win this round. What? Suzumu blinked, dumbstruck. Don't you get it? Mirikawa said thickly around his bruised tongue. What am I saying? What am I saying? You're a bunch of idiots. No. I think it's supposed to be what I am saying.
Yeah, I think so too.
What I'm saying, you're a bunch of idiots. Now then, if you're caught... Oh, I get it. Murakawa was halfway out to the exit when Katayama's exclamation rang out. You were planning all along to let these guys beat you up, huh? Murakawa jerked to a halt, his shoulders trembling. You knew they'd turn down the interview, and so by letting yourself get beat up, you'd have something to put in the article, yeah? It's a bit bogus, maybe, but I guess it's one way to get material to fill your pages.
Yep.
Murakawa broke out into a cold sweat. Shut up, you idiot. Shit.
Yeah.
But Katayama continued with his oh-so-brilliant analysis. You sure pulled a fast one on this gang here. I wonder what sort of headline your piece should have. The twilight of Shibuya's legendary street crew? Former vigilante squad, now a mere gang of common thugs? Something like that.
Oh god. Did they just break a fucking bottle?
Suzumu stared daggers at Murakawa. Go on, I dare you write that up. Then we really will put your ass in the ground. He moved to block the path to the door, clutching a broken beer bottle in his hand.
Oh yeah, he did.
In one hand. You moron! Murakawa bellowed at Katayama. I was this close to pulling it off. Ah, well, that's a shame, isn't it? Katayama replied. Murakawa rolled his eyes. Gee, you think? Suzumu slowly advanced on the beer bottle at ready. Incidentally, Katayama said, you have 40 minutes and 7 seconds left. Good luck. Murakawa hung his head. Was everything futile at this point?
Futile! Hopeless, pointless, ineffectual. Not to be confused with futile, which is another way of pronouncing feudal, which refers to the socio-political system of the Middle Ages, involving lords and vassals and fiefdoms.
Not to be confused with thiefdoms.
Are we on the same boat here with that one?
Nope. Alright, cool, you jets.
I just ignore it. Alright.
I'd say that's quite enough. Suzumu stopped and spun around. Kimizuka had entered the bar. The taxi driver stared out sternly from behind his sunglasses. All the young men in the bar fell silent. Murakawa and his companions exchanged glances. Oh man, you? Suzumu's face twisted up in awkward embarrassment. Kimizuka's tone was light and playful, but intimidating nevertheless. Whoa, hey now, that's no way to address your teacher.
Kimizuka throwing the bomb! Would you look at that? Ah! That was a very cold soda on my foot there.
Teacher? Murakawa blurted in disbelief. Kimizuka nodded. Yeah, until last year I used to be a teacher. But I got into a bit of a dispute with my school, so I moved on. These guys in here are all former students of mine.
Hey.
Sorry that there's such a bunch of good-for-nothings. Wow, Chiyoko said. I'd have never guessed. I thought since I wasn't their teacher anymore, it wasn't my place to butt in. But I couldn't sit idly by and let one of my customers take a beating. No! No!
No, it's not working! Damn it!
It disconnected.
Oh well.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Commercial break!
You got angry at me for lifting her away when you had to get up. Oh no! You almost hit her. Oh no. Come on. Look. Yeah, that's a rubber band for you. You gonna walk in the mouth now?
Pearls?
Yeah, are you there? She stopped right before Spot. Oh, pearls. Game. Lord. I do the little shit also, eh?
Well, it's safe just before he got in.
Yeah. The pearls. She tried so hard to get it. But now it's like in her feathers, in between her feathers, so now she can't get it. Good fucking luck, pearls. Almost there.
This guy totally played you. Every last one of you. Smoo bit his lip in frustration. Still, it's hard to imagine anyone would want to take a beating from this many guys all at once. So it's hardly your fault for falling for it. Kimizuka had switched gears from taxi driver to street smart mentor. You guys lost this one, he said. And for that, you need to give him his interview. No way, Suzumu looked disgusted. Look here, kid, Kimizuka said. Let yourself save some face and help the man out. And maybe you won't come off as a bunch of total idiots in this article. He flashed an amicable grin. Well, when you put it that way, fine, alright. Suzumu blew out his breath in resignation. Suzumu, you can't just let yourself cave like that.
Oh hey, look, it's the violent one of them.
The remark had come from a particularly nasty-looking young fellow who slouched on the bar sofa. Mirikawa recognized him, the kid he'd encountered earlier that afternoon, wandering around with a wooden cudgel. You shut up, Kiryu, Suzumu said. So what, you're just gonna let SOS make a mockery of itself? Give you something?
Probably said.
The gang leader let out an annoyed growl but said nothing. You still think you've got what it takes to run Shibuya? Shut up! I've already said I'll do it. Kiryu sneers sullenly at Suzumu's outburst.
Well, they really are getting at odds with each other. But I'm also pretty sure that it's because of Kiryu the SOS is going downhill fast. He seems to be controlling it behind the curtain, so to speak.
Mr. Mino! Mirikawa was just letting out a sigh of relief at being able to get his interview when Chiyoko scurried back up to him. Please, can you read my copy now? Her face showed a strange mixture of confidence and unease.
You need to give her scritches. She's asking for them.
All right, he said resignedly. Let me see it. The proofing deadline was drawing steadily nearer. Still, if the piece wasn't good enough, he'd have to make her rewrite it again. He wasn't going to compromise on quality. Raising himself, Mirikawa stared at the monitor. Chiyoko swallowed hard, so anxious that it was audible.
Piggy!
Mirikawa gave the piece a fast once-over, then read it again more closely. When he was done, he closed his eyes, considering. Chiyoko held her breath, waiting for his response. It's okay. She looked back at him blankly for a long moment. Really? It's really okay.
Is it really okay?
Is it really okay? It's really...
It really is really okay!
Mirikawa watched us in surprise as she broke down in tears. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, her glasses is still broken. It almost looked like her glasses wasn't broken anymore.
No, it's just because it's out of focus.
Chiyoko bowed profusely. He gave her an affectionate little ruffle atop her head. She wiped at her face with her palms, scrubbing the tears away. So I guess I'll never really told you what sort of articles I want to write and all. Oh, I don't think you have. Well, I mean, I want to write socially conscious exposés like you do, Mr. Mino. And so, to hear you say that an article I wrote is okay, that makes me really, happy, I guess? Or maybe moved? Her eyes were still bright with emotion. Well then, really? It was actually another writer who took inspiration from his work, and who strove to be like him. Mirikawa had never thought a day like this would come. It was a peculiar feeling. He'd always been the follower, chasing after interviews in order to be more like Toyama. It made him feel both bashful and proud that the skill and soul he'd honed might be passed on to the next generation.
Come full circle.
Right, I should be off.
You comfy girl. Just give it up on the rubber bed.
Kimizuka gave Mirikawa a slight nod. Mirikawa returned the gesture, but more deeply. You really have been a tremendous help today. I'm not sure where it'd even be right now if you hadn't been there for me. Oh, no, not at all. I was just driving a customer around to where he asked me to go. Oh, that's right. I still owe you a fare. Opening his wallet, Mirikawa saw he had only a 10,000 yen bill. Still now, there was no time to be frugal. Keep the change, he said, as he handed it over. But even as he said it, Kimizuka was already handing him some money back. Here, I insist. The driver had already counted out the exact change in advance.
He knew that he was only going to give him a 10,000 yen bill!
You really are a pro, huh? Mirikawa took the money and stuffed it into his pocket. We'll meet again. Somewhere out there on the streets of Shibuya. Kimizuka pointed his index finger at Mirikawa's face. Mirikawa responded in kind. After that, the interview with SOS went off without a hitch. Although the tension was diffused, these were just a bunch of ordinary young guys. The juxtaposition of their appearance and their behavior would make for an interesting piece. So, about what you said earlier, Susumu said once Mirikawa had finished his questioning. About how I'm not the cream of the crop. Ah, yeah, that. I just said it to get you worked up. Don't worry about it. Well, let me just ask you what you really think. How do you think I could be a better leader? I don't know. I'm not really the sort of guy who wants to stand at the top, no. But I guess I can tell you two things that'll make things more smoothly with you and your bodies. Susumu leaned in, listening intently. Forgiveness, and also trust. Mirikawa chewed over his own words. The events of the day replayed in the back of his mind. Oh, she's trying not to fall asleep.
Yeah, she's so comfy.
She keeps shaking her head.
Yeah, because she's like, no, I'm not sleeping, no.
He'd forgiven Toyama for his fake suicide, and trusted that he'd regain his reporter's edge. He'd forgiven Chiyoko for her bungled interview, and trusted that she'd grow as a journalist. In the end, that's what it was that helped him through. Forgiveness followed by trust. Susumu grumbled softly. Forgiveness and trust, huh? Doesn't sound so easy. People gravitate towards somebody who can handle things when they get tough. With that, Mirikawa got to speed. Now, we've got all the articles we need covered. Chiyoko rushed over to his side. Well, I guess you still need Mr. Toyama's piece. I just got off the phone with my office, Katsuyama said casually. It seems they've already received the data from him. Whoa, what? Guess you really can get the job done when he applies himself. Mirikawa felt an inner surge of pride. Now then. He indicated Katayama. How much time do we have left? 30 minutes remaining, Katayama.
Hey!
Eyeing his watch. 30 minutes, huh? Looks like we might make it after all. Chiyoko's laptop.
Chiyoko? Laptop, please!
Wrong laptop!
Sure thing. Come on, what's inside?
Not too bad.
Yeah, she could just not be such a menace today. You like take this off of you.
Beaming grin, Chiyoko held out her computer. Mirikawa got ready to start typing, but then a young man barged into the bar.
Oh my god, it's Achi!
It's Achi Endo. He's...
I'm guessing we're gonna get like a to be continued in a moment, but who knows?
Yeah. He's come to ask the
members of SOS to help with the planned operation down the Scramble. I'm supposed to be that little shit!
Too bad.
Oh, he's bowing.
The newcomer hurried over to where Susumu was sitting and promptly prostrated himself on the floor. Whatever this was about, it looked like a big deal. Who was this kid? The gang's feelings looked decisively mixed. I need people to bring a guy down. I'm here to ask for your help. I know I have no right to ask you this, but please, I really need your help.
Well, maybe he'll finally take Mirikawa's words at heart. Metal!
As Mirikawa listened to the young man's conversation with Susumu, he could feel his blood start pumping. It sounded like they were talking about the terrorist plot that Shibuya had become destroyed. Hey, Chiyoko, he said quickly quietly. Did you hear that just now? I did. I'm not sure I follow all of it, but it definitely has the whiff of maple scoop.
Oh my god, I gotta get yourself some scoop!
Scoop! Look how I shot her
I'm
daring.
proud.
What's the play here, Chiyoko? Interview him, of course. But we only have 30 minutes left, right? So we take 10 minutes for a conversation. Use the remaining 20 to write up the piece. I'll help you out. You're good, kiddo. Murikawa ruffled Chiyoko's hair again. They both blushed profusely, gripped by a surge of excitement.
She just sticks her head into your hand.
Yeah.
It's like, give me stitches, I want stitches.
Why are you doing this? I can't make any sense of it whatsoever. Kazai must stood peering at him skeptically.
Yeah, he's sticking her head into
If you write up the key, you should just get your instrument forward from that. Why go out of your way to trouble yourself further? That's no trouble, Murikawa said. I'm just doing what a professional does. That's all. Kazai let out a solemn sigh.
Good.
Give Mrs. Pocket to watch again, then snap it shut. Well, if you aren't concerned about the time, then do as you like. I'll admit you made me quite curious to read this magazine. Murikawa and Chiyoko rolled their eyes as they turned away. Already they were making their way over to Cincinnati. The interviews aren't over until you have what you need. You refuse to let them be over.
Actually, it sounds like an end.
You spend every last second you have to do the best job you can. That's what being a professional journalist is all about. Murikawa cracked his knuckles and stepped between the two young men.
Sounds like you've got an interesting story, mate.
Mind letting me hear it too?
Yeah, this is definitely an end for Murikawa's story. Well, it's a good time to take a break, isn't it?
Bad end.
Nah, it's not even 7 yet. It's supposed to be the Shibuya Scramble 7.
It said end of history and...
It's said that for every single end you've had.
It has?
Yeah!
Okay. Okay, I just don't remember that.
Yeah, it has. You can even go to the time travel check. If you go from the ending again.
That's fine. Well, time for a break.
Yeah.
Can you put us into the break?
Yes.
We'll be back in just a bit. Remember, a break for us is a break for you. Get up, stretch, cycle your fluids, you know, all that good stuff.
All the, not good stuff, healthy stuff.
Yes.
Necessary stuff.
Anyways, we'll see you in a bit.
Yes.
Bye. Sorry for the long wait. I was just waiting for Chiyoko to get back, but seems like she's dealing with some stomach issues, so let's continue on a bit without her. And it seems like the controller's still up. That's cool. We have to restart the game. Okay. Oh well. Oh, it turned off again. Why did it turn off? Okay. Turn on the controller. And it just turns off. Interesting. Okay, we might have to do some troubleshooting here, it seems. So this one... Bluetooth device... Let's see, does it actually get connected? Connected? And then it turns off. Not like it's missing power. Okay. Let's try and remove the device. And add. Fold this in. So it can... Hello? Hola? Interesting. Let's take out the battery. Let's stick it back in. Okay. That seems to be wanting to do it. Maybe it just needed a bit of a restart. Happens sometimes, I suppose. Okay, it's connected. You gonna stay connected? I hope so. Well, let's see. Let's start up the game. If it fucks up any more times, I'm gonna cut it short. I'm sorry, but I don't want to deal with this right now. I just want the controller to work. Oh well. Well, let's get back into it. So we just finished Murikawa's story. So let's go with... Oh. Hachi-san keep up. Doesn't... Oh, whoops. No, that's not what I want us to do. Let's go to the jump. Let's see. Hachiendo. Nope. Kind of thought so. Well, like... Let's go here, I suppose. Kano's cell phone rang. He was... he saw Kuse's name on the display. Aiko, what are you doing? Why can't you leave her alone? Eh? Hmm? She doesn't like you. I'm sorry. But Pearls doesn't like you. Come on. Yeah. There you go. Kano speaking. What the hell are you doing? The director's voice was shrill with irritation. What's the situation with Mario Ozawa? I have her in custody, sir. We need to get her into quarantine immediately. I'll send a counter NPC terrorism unit to pick her up. A public safety mobile investigation unit. Belonging to the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department Public Security Bureau. Long ass fucking names. The acronym NBC refers to nuclear, biological, and chemical threats. The unit not only gathers information and investigates terror incidents that make use of these means, but also but also deploys relief and safety restoration measures. What's your location? Sir, the situation's a little complicated at the moment, Kano replied. He and Stanley made eye contact. Kano gave him a knowing nod. He knew what he needed to do here. Hello, welcome back.
Thanks. I think I might have to call my doctor.
Yeah.
Since I now have had diarrhea for almost a week.
Yeah.
And it is yellow. Some problem with bile salts. Or the bilirubin.
So what you're saying, it wasn't my lasagna?
Doesn't mean it couldn't be.
Well then. Oh.
I don't know. It might also just have been the meat. And many things. Because it can either be a problem with one of my organs, or it could be a parasite.
Yeah.
Get my...
Didn't really get that far. I had trouble with the controller. Didn't want to connect it.
Again.
It turned on and turned off.
Yeah.
So I had to pull the battery out and plug it back in.
Yeah.
So I'm just starting on Kano's. Because apparently Archie's is keep out right now.
But we haven't started his.
No, but it just says keep out all over his thing when you're in the character selection.
May I see?
I can't show it to you right now.
You can go to the time slot.
No, it's when you look at his character. Then over his name and whatnot, it just says keep out.
Oh, like that. Okay. No, I understand why it's like that right now. So let's just continue with Kano.
I was like, oh, do I need to jump from Mirikawa's? That seems weird, because that was like at the end of his story.
Yeah, no. It's something more fundamental that's blocking you that you haven't tried before.
Yeah.
My stomach's still acting a bit up, but not as painful as before.
Okay.
Because, when I have to poop, I get all, like, pain, fever, nausea.
Every time you have to poop?
Every time I have to poop, it happens. Every time I go poop, it happens. Until I get it all out, then it stops.
Every time?
Yeah, but I've only pooped 3 times this week. But yes, every time.
Oh, so not every time, but during this problem here.
Yeah, for this week, yes, because of my bad stomach.
I thought you meant every time you had to poop.
No, that is not normal. Jesus
That's
Christ.
why I was like, every time? What the fuck?
No, the problem is, like, the worse it gets, the more I'm prone to, like, vomit. Which is what I did when I had fucking night shift last time, because I just... Oh, it was so bad.
Are you stressed? About the exam?
I don't feel stressed. I mean, I feel overwhelmed in a sense that I should have studied more than what I've done because I haven't been feeling well. But I still feel better prepared than any of the other 2 times.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Okay.
Which is why I'm saying maybe I should just... a doctor.
Yeah.
Be like, alright, so I've had runny yellow diarrhea for almost a week.
Hello, Pearls. You're just full of energy now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Call them Monday?
I have to go there Monday anyways.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I have to get my yearly contraceptive checkup.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna talk to the secretary there.
Yeah.
That's what I would do.
Okay. What's up, Michael? You just being a little ass?
Yeah. She's like, whoop.
Okay. Well, so we left off last time from getting Albert's demands, and now Kusa is like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, obviously, of course, Kusa's like that. He doesn't know what we're doing right now.
He briefly informed Kusei of the plan to take Maria to the laboratory, but was careful not to mention Alfred. Please, sir, Kyle said, bowing reflexively to the phone. Let me handle this. Absolutely not.
Absolutely fucking not. What's up?
Is there supposed to be sound here?
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
It's not in the game, and there might not just be any background music right now.
Yeah. There's no way I can allow that. Mario Ozawa needs to go into quarantine right now.
Quarantine! The act of placing infectees in isolation, such as in a medical treatment facility in order to prevent the spread of infection. For viruses, careful of airborne transmission and airborne infection isolation, also AIR for short. Now you
Air!
Yeah. That is also when you look for a medical mask, which we have corona. Or for the people still having corona, I don't know. Our country is doing great right now. So IIR is the highest grade of a medical mask. It's ice. It's sometimes used, which employs negative air pressure to ensure that air from within the room does not leak outside. Speaking of negative air pressure, we have another game we're playing where we actually utilize it. We just don't know why, but I guess as players we kind of know why at this point.
Girls?
Now! He's just sitting on the court now.
Are you trying to make a nest in there?
I don't know. Right now she's just all over, I think. Not particularly enclosed, so I don't know.
No, but it's just like shadow and whatnot.
Yeah, but it usually still needs to be enclosed space.
Okay. And I don't know what she's doing.
I think she's just fighting, playing. Well, if she was making a nest, it would explain why she would jump at Aiko for getting close.
Yeah.
They get very protective of their nests. But you could also just be like, fuck off.
Yeah. Aiko's like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah. Look, she doesn't want you, Aiko. You just never learn. Hello.
Right the fuck now!
Yeah.
Sir, please, just give us a little more time. Giving her the antiviral is the only way we can save her. If we put her in quarantine.
Jesus Christ. Aiko. Well, it only barely hit your keyboard. But you are not very, very elegant, are you, Aiko?
Well, you tried to pet her. So...
It's true, but still. You're a heavy cat.
If we put her in quarantine, it'll be a death sentence. Because they let out a growl of frustration. Kano! That isn't your decision to make.
Just attacking it. It's like, what is this?
Kano had run out of arguments. It was clear that Kusei's only concern was stopping the spread of the virus. Director Kusei, are you just going to let Mario Ozawa die? We can't put the lives of everyone in Shibuya at risk in order to save a single person. I know that, sir. That's why I'm asking you to please let me go to that laboratory. And if it looks like we're not going to be able to hack the password, Then at that point, a quarantine can... Kano! Kusei snapped.
Listen here, you little shit!
I'm giving you an order! And I'm not accepting that order. Listen, here, you little shit! Kusei said. How many years have you been a cop? What do you mean by that, sir? Kusei didn't reply. Is this an order from up top? What's going on here, sir? Please, I need some kind of explanation. Stop it, Kusei said. You sound like a child.
No, he sounds like a critical adult who's like, why do I have to do this? Explain to me, please.
Please.
But yeah, a lot of Asian countries and Japan especially is like, you just listen to your higher ups. No questions asked. Which is clearly not the way the world should work.
No.
But whatever. It's not Japan.
This is dereliction of duty. Call me a child if you want, but I'm not following any order that I know isn't right.
Well said, Kano. Character development.
Kano punched the end call button with his as if he'd been following orders at any fucking time.
What? Before he was being reckless. Now he's doing it knowing what he's doing. Before he's just like, I'm gonna follow my heart. Fuck everything else.
Yeah.
He's still following his heart, but he's doing it within the bounds of a police officer.
I think that perch is too small for you, girls.
She doesn't care. It's stable enough for her, so she sits on it.
Yeah, because she can't keep her footing.
No, because it's too small for her and it's slippery. But that's her choice. It's not like she's gonna hurt from falling down there. There's only a few centimeters.
From an objective standpoint, maybe Kusei was right. They needed to think about more than just Maria. If the UA virus spread through Shibuya, it would be a nightmare of epic proportions. Kano understood that perfectly, but still, he looked down at Maria's face as she lay collapsed on the floor.
You can also say it like this. At the start of the series, he just did whatever. Yeah. Now he's taking responsibilities for the beliefs he has.
Yeah.
Regardless of what they do. Which is still a better way to handle it than what he did before. Before he was acting like a child.
I suppose.
So he's matured in that sense. Full of energy. Alright, you pearls. Nom 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 nom.
This girl was still alive, and Kano couldn't stand idly by and let a living, breathing person die. Consequences be damned. He wasn't going to be the one to weigh the worth of someone's life.
He's just a step. Yeah. Yes, I did. Oh, you see pearls. Bye. Oh, you're not very, very elegant. It walks on this and it just slips. I sit here now.
Okay. As he stood, still clutching his cell phone, Standing gently set a hand on his shoulder. You did fine, he said quietly. Alfred is in possession of the UA virus. The people in Shibuya are already in danger.
Yeah.
He may have already released the virus in the city. If he hasn't, he may do so at any time.
Even as Jack says, this is way better. Regardless of if we quarantine Maria, Alfred already has the UA virus.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter unless they can get the antiviral out here.
What we needed to do is get that antiviral and arrest Alfred. You made the right choice here. Thanks, Stanley. I appreciate hearing that. Sandy gave Kano a slap on the back.
Girls. He's walking up and down the cable.
I was just trying to get the hair off of you.
Yeah, but she thought you were gonna attack her. She doesn't want you to do anything.
There we go.
As you can see, she's clearly like, no!
It's her space.
Yeah. Which is what worries me, but we'll take that.
this point, they needed to focus on the things they could still accomplish.
Up on the press we go.
So, guys, Hachi stepped forward.
Hey guys!
Who's going to take Yuzumi's sister and Kanan to the lab? Maria was in no condition to walk, so they were going to have to take a car, which meant they needed a driver. I only have a motorcycle license, Hachi said, and I don't know where the lab is, anyhow. I should go with Maria alone.
Kanan says.
Kanan looked over at the others. There's no way of knowing for sure when she might become contagious. We shouldn't needlessly risk exposing more people to infection. She knelt down to gather Maria in her arms. In that case, I should drive. Kind of whirled around at the sound of a new voice behind him.
Oh, hey, Tatano! Long time no see!
Tatano was standing in the doorway. You! Hachi's face went red with
Hey!
rage.
You unlocked it!
Yeah.
I think. You! Keep out. Bitch.
You!
What are you doing?
Well, we're reaching the 2-hour mark.
Yeah, it's compared to if you want to keep moving.
I think this is probably just a good place to start.
We could do that.
So we started Kanos and need to move over to Hachi.
Yeah, I assume so. It's the only one we can continue on.
Yeah.
We haven't really had any choices as Kano, right?
Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, it's keep out from the start. But now that you have it, I think you can unlock it.
Yeah. So that's what we'll do next time.
Yeah.
See how far we can get.
Yeah.
Maybe reach the end or maybe not. I don't know.
I highly doubt it, because 7 o'clock is a big moment for all the characters left. And you also have to make it
The
to
2
8.
characters left.
Yeah. And you also have to make it to 8
Yeah.
after that to wrap everything up, so... You have to remember 7 is the time you have to meet with Alfred, so a lot of shit's gonna go down at 7. So I highly doubt we're gonna be able to finish one episode 2 hours. My guess would be 3, maybe 4, or something like that. How fast it's through it.
Yeah.
Regardless though, next time, since it's the 31st...
Yes, we are doing a special Halloween stream!
Woo!
Spooktacular!
Yes, it's so spooky.
So we're gonna stream a game called Welcome to the Game. It's a bit of an older game, where you're basically trying to go onto the deep web and find your way to what's called a red room. And while you do that, stuff happens in the real world as well. So you try and keep an eye out for what's going on outside your window and around your room and whatnot. Hoping that...
What are you doing, Pearls?
What's
shaking
happening?
your head so much. Hi.
Hi. So basically just trying to stay alive while you're trying to surf the deep web.
Yeah, and questioning what the fuck is going on in the real world, what is real, what is not. This is all speculation. I have no clue what's actually going on in the game. I've never even seen it before, but we started talking about it.
No.
Literally like yesterday, I think. Or the day before that.
It just I kind of forgot that I had the game. And it's been a long time since I played it. I think it was before I moved to Unse, so...
Yeah, it's like a one-off kind of game, so we thought, why not do that on Halloween, since it's a spooky game?
Because there isn't really like a big story or anything. It's just try to find your way around puzzles on the deep web.
Meanwhile, being spooked.
Yeah.
By things that don't seem like they could occur, but they do.
And maybe they are. Who knows?
Mm.
So
yeah, that's gonna be our next Tuesday, our scheduled stream, so to speak.
Yeah.
Instead of this. So you're gonna have to wait to Saturday to continue this.
Yeah. Meanwhile, do look out for our Twitch channel. We do stream once in a while. Where it's not scheduled. It could be. What's it called?
It could be Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 online or World of Warcraft.
Classic hardcore.
Yeah.
Which you do alone. I don't play it.
Yeah.
I have had too many troubles with Blizzard. I don't care anymore. So there's that.
Yep.
But yeah, and then we can also stream other things, but mainly that's what we've been streaming so far.
Yeah.
Whenever we felt like it.
And Final Fantasy we typically do together with a friend.
Yeah. So we are, at least 3 people. It makes it a bit easier to queue up.
Yeah.
I wish we could be 4, but the other person we used to play with is not really doing too well, so...
No. But that would also mean that you probably have to be a healer.
Can do that if it needs be, man. Yeah. I usually main healing anyways. I'm just trying to get gear and shit for my dancer.
Mm-hmm. And now also Reaper.
Well, that's glamour.
Is that glamour mainly?
Yeah.
You also need gear for them.
Yes, but I already bought the Vortex gear for level 80.
Mm.
So close to being level 80.
Oh. But yeah, if you have missed any of our other streams, do go check out our YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Same name as our Twitch channel, Personal A Space. There you will find all of our VODs.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to catch up on what we're doing.
Yeah.
There you'll also find a little pre-recorded series where we are currently playing Virtue / Reward.
Almost done with it.
Yeah. Next episode should, or not next episode.
No. We just published
The next
video.
episode we're gonna record should be the last one.
Yes. So there should be 2 episodes left.
Yeah. So, because we just uploaded one yesterday.
Yes.
So.
And I've already finished cutting the next one, so you just have to.
Yeah,
do
I
the
have
rest.
to do my final stuff. So.
And then we have to record the last one, which is probably gonna be an extra long one if we only wanna make it one. And it seems like Ramona wants to make it 1 episode, so.
I want to finish it.
You wanna get over to a new game?
Yeah, I do. So. That's what's going on. Other than that, we will see you guys on Tuesday for our Halloween Spooktacular!
Yeah!
Woo! Woo!
Yeah, it's gonna be great because I'm also done with my exam then.
Yeah, so it's also gonna be hopefully a celebration.
Yeah, hopefully I think I pass!
Well, at least a celebration that it's that the exam is over. Then we'll see if what happens the next.
Yeah. Let's see if I have to talk to my counselor or not about getting another try or not.
Yeah. Let's hope that's not necessary.
Yeah, I really hope. I really don't want to take this course again.
No. It's anatomy, right?
No, it's neurology.
Neurology.
Anatomy is part of it, yes, but
Yes.
it's not purely anatomy. We never purely have anatomy.
Neurology just sounds like a subsection of anatomy.
Neurology is knowledge about the brain and the central system.
Okay.
Central nervous system.
Central nervous system.
But that includes
Oh,
anatomy.
so you mean Department A?
Sure thing.
And oncology.
Yeah.
That's central nervous system.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the only thing that deals with that.
No.
The neurology department, for example, deals with it.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is that oncology, it's called the department is called Department A, and it is it's CNS which is
Yeah,
obviously
technically, you probably call it a ward in English because department is the entire oncology department.
I suppose you can call it a ward.
Yeah, just like you call it a psych ward, which is a part of the psychiatric department.
Yeah.
Like.
Sure.
So.
Yeah.
The same thing's also for pathology, which is what I'm looking at. They also have a. You don't call it a ward, but let's just call it a ward for muscles and central nervous system.
Sometimes I'm surprised at what things are categorized as part of the central nervous system.
Like what?
Oh, I can't mention specifics right now. It's just when I'm looking at because I can no longer just immediately see what department or what ward they're part of.
Yeah.
So I have to. I look at why are they here?
Yeah.
What where do they have the cancer?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, what's this? Is this like gastronomy? What's it called, right? Gastrology?
Gastrology. Gastronomy is the science of food.
Yes.
I was waiting for you to either ask me or figure it out yourself there. I'm like, come on!
But then it's like, no, it's part of the central nervous system ward. And I'm like, what?
Yeah.
It's mostly because I'm thinking of where it is in the body.
Yeah.
And when I think central nervous system, I think brain.
Yeah, I mean...
It's not only the brain.
No, it's the brain and the central nerves in the spine. That is what is categorized as the central nervous system. But it's also, you have to remember that cancer can spread. So even if it is placed in the gastroenterological department, because that's what you call it.
Oh, but if it starts there, it will still be gastro, and then it says migrated.
Yeah.
Afterwards.
Yes, exactly.
So they're still part of that ward, but also go all the way.
But it's because if it is not migrated, it has metastasized.
Well, we call it migrated in Danish.
Yeah, I know. That's because metastasized is a definition thing for how bad is the cancer. Basically, when you hear like a stage 4 cancer, it means it's really, really bad because it's metastasized.
If you hear stage 4 cancer, you're dead.
No, I mean, there's nothing they can do because it's invaded the neighbor tissue as well as metastasized.
Yeah.
If it's stage 1, it's barely metastasized, if at all, and it has not broken through any kind of membrane or to neighbor tissues. So therefore, there's a lot.
So it's just a tumor, right?
Yes. So is.
But not a benign tumor.
No.
Cancerous tumor.
A benign tumor is a tumor that will never, ever invade neighboring tissue.
Yeah.
And it's kind of easy to see, honestly, in a microscope, because a benign tumor is usually very smooth.
Yeah.
And well encapsulated even. Whereas a malign tumor is...
malignant.
Yes, malignant. That... Danish. Malignant tumor. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. Whereas a malignant tumor can be... It's not easy to differentiate between normal tissue and cancerous tissue there. Because it's very invading.
Yeah.
And it's also usually way harder to differentiate what type of tissue it was originally. So it just looks like gibberish. With a benign, you can kind of see what kind of tissue it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because it's basically just hyperplasia. It's just immense growth. Just pressuring, but it's not really invading. It's malignant, it's invading, and then the tissue just goes fuck off. But yes!
We should probably stop the stream now.
You learned something about cancer today.
Yes.
I passed that exam, so I know about these things.
You are somewhat qualified.
I'm somewhat qualified in the field of pathology, which is basically what I just described.
You're technically qualified to teach about it?
I don't think so.
No? Because they have, like, students teaching.
Oh, yeah, but they need, like, good grades to be able to.
Okay.
even come in. Most people who are instructors are one, they've usually passed their bachelor's completely.
Yeah.
And two, most of them have 10 or 12 in the subjects they're teaching.
Okay.
So they know their shit.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we will see you guys on Tuesday.
Yes.
Bye.